goodness. I really thought look, I'm getting my brain thoughts together right now because the news just came out that effective immediately, because, thanks for the heads up, Microsoft. Thanks for really giving people some space to think about this first. But effective immediately, Microsoft is raising the prices on basically everything in their ecosystem except for Game Pass, which is a little odd, but whatever. But on May 1st, Microsoft announced a bunch of price increases to everything in their ecosystem because, when you're building a reputation for yourself as like the more consumer-friendly console on the market, as the more budget-friendly option on the market for consoles, why not just follow an industry trends and completely throw that reputation in the garbage can? And the garbage can is actually more expensive now, but that's for your benefit. It's for your benefit that we charge you more money for these things. Everyone is already charging you out the butthole for everything, and we were charging you much less than the other garbage can makers. And that was really making a name for us because even though a lot of people don't think that we have the best garbage can, it's a much more affordable garbage can, and we understand and we acknowledge the fact that, hey, we shouldn't be charging you out the butthole for garbage cans because, why would we do that? That's a really lame thing to do. But also, surprise, we're gonna do the lame thing now as well, and it's for your benefit. I am so glad I'm not on consoles anymore. I'm so glad I switched to PC. This is ridiculous. This is absurd. I'm old enough to remember when consoles went down in price over time, and I'm old enough to remember that because literally every console before these ones did that. And the reason I'm so upset about this, even though I'm not in the console ecosystem anymore, is simply due to the fact that I want gaming to get better. I want gaming to be in a better space, and after Nintendo's nonsense with the Switch 2 announcement and all the pricing around those, I started bracing myself for the rest of the industry to follow suit, and when the rest of the industry follows suit, the AAA industry is going to completely implode on itself because 80% of the casual gamers are going to be priced out of this hobby, and budgets are not going to get any smaller, corporations are not going to get any more wise, they're just going to put a whole bunch of money into really expensive things that nobody buys, and the entire industry is just going to collapse in on itself, and now here comes Microsoft just pushing the cart along. Thanks for building the cart, Nintendo. We'll be sure to push it for you. So they post this on their website. As of May 1st, we have adjusted recommended retailer pricing for our consoles and controllers worldwide. We also expect to adjust the pricing of some of our new first-party games starting this holiday season to $79.99. $80 games from Microsoft. $80 first-party games from Microsoft. Look me in the eyeballs and tell me GTA 6 is not going to be $100. Look me in the eyeballs and tell me that's not going to happen. Those titles purchased on the Xbox Store have the benefit of Xbox Play Anywhere, allowing players to buy once and play on console and PC at no additional cost. So yes, this is $80 digital games. $80 digital games. Don't even try to blame tariffs or something on this. $80 copies of games with no physical overhead and games that can be produced infinitely at no cost because they are digital. We understand that these changes are challenging and they were made with careful consideration given market conditions and the rising cost of development. So lower your development costs. It's not the consumer's fault that you can't manage a budget. Looking ahead, we continue to focus on offering more ways to play more games across any screen and ensuring value for Xbox players because it's value. They're doing it for you. They're doing it for your value. And you go to the price changes, it says beginning May 1st, Xbox consoles and controllers and the Xbox Store and provide updates, whatever. Some of our new first-party games will launch at $80 beginning this holiday season. Xbox Series S and X availability may continue to change over time. Pricing for headsets will change in US and Canada only. And then they have a big PDF here of all the new prices. The Series S, the one that was $300, like the super affordable console, the console that was really making a name for itself by being super affordable, that's $379 now, because fuck yourself, basically. The Series X with a disk drive, that's $600 now. Microsoft, what are you doing? Your whole thing up to this point, like your whole appeal over the PS5 was undercutting the PS5's exorbitant prices. Why are you doing this? What kind of trend is this going to set? That's what really worries me. It has nothing to do with Xbox specifically. I would be this mad at any console manufacturer doing this. I was mad at Nintendo for doing this, and you bet your fat bahookie Sony's gonna do this next. There's no way Sony doesn't charge $80 for games now. There's no way that Sony pushes back any kind of price decrease on their console now. There's no way that Sony decreases the price of their consoles ever now. Also, dude, $65 for a controller. $65 for a controller. I stumbled upon this commercial that my dad and I used to love for Miller. Can I just show you this commercial?
Someone's about to lose their selling Miller highlight privileges. Can I borrow that for a second? Hamburger, $11.50. Are you for real? Step aside, mon ami. Pardon moi. Excuse us. See, this beer is about helping people live the high life. It's a good, honest beer at a tasty price. Mess with the high life, and the high life will mess with you. $11.50 for a hamburger. Y'all must be crazy.
Remember when that used to be like a comical level of overpricing? I love corporations. Corporations make me happy. Take my money from you. Take my money from me. Take the money from you and me. You don't need it. Corporations need our money. You don't need your money. Give me your money. The gaming industry is just toast. Okay? It's just toast. And I welcome this. Longtime viewers of my channel know I've been openly encouraging a crash of the games industry because I really feel like that's the only way things get back on track is if everything burns to the ground and gets rebuilt from the indie and AA spheres. But my God, that doesn't make it any less frustrating, you know? That doesn't make it any less annoying to watch in real time because all of this is avoidable. And that's why we need a crash. Frankly, we need a crash because all of this is avoidable. The crash is entirely avoidable, but the parties that be are incapable of avoiding it, so we need it. Bring it on. Let it go. Xbox could just keep undercutting PlayStation and wait for PlayStation to price out its own user base and then switch to Xbox. Nintendo could make a great example for the future by just not charging out the ass for things. Every company can make a great example by not putting exorbitant amounts of money into the development of one game that takes 50 years to make, and instead working on a bunch of smaller projects with smaller budgets for more consistent game releases. We could be doing that, but instead, this is what we're doing. So fuck you all, let it burn, let it crash, rebuild it all. You were right there. That's what frustrates me the most about Xbox specifically being the one doing this. Again, I wouldn't be mad at any company doing this, but it stings more when Microsoft does it because up to this point, Microsoft's whole thing has been undercutting other people's prices. That's their whole thing. The whole appeal of Xbox as a console right now is the fact that it doesn't charge you out the ass for things. The hardware was cheaper and Game Pass was the cheap option for getting as many games as possible for as little money as possible, or at least getting access to as many games. I know you don't own the fucking games. That's what subscription means. I hate when people use that as a gotcha, you don't own the games on Game Pass. I fucking know that. I'm aware of that. Everyone knows that. That's not a point. But just your whole thing was undercutting other people's prices in the console sphere. And now here you are raising the prices of your consoles and raising the prices of your games. $80 games from the company whose whole thing was undercutting other people's game prices. Their whole thing was making games more accessible, giving you more access to more games for less money than the competition will. $80 games, by the way. And I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of it. The crash is here. The crash has begun. The crash started with Switch 2. Switch 2 was like the inciting incident of the crash. And now here we are. The crash has started. Get ready for the landslide of everyone else following suit here. $80 games across the board. Consoles are never getting cheaper ever again. And my fucking God, sell your console, come to PC. Just come to PC. I mean, frankly, this is a great time to sell your console. It's worth more now, apparently, because we live in an era where consoles just continue to increase in price. Like when I was growing up, you could get a GameCube for like $50. I bought a used PS2 for like $30 once. So shit, just sell your console. Sell the console, come to PC, and hunker down. The console industry is about to completely implode on itself, so you might as well come to PC where things aren't bullshit entirely. There's still a lot of bullshit over here, but it's not entirely bullshit. We can at least play a bunch of fun indie games while we're at it. We can at least emulate all the games from the consoles that are just going to be priced out of existence. My God, it's just it's like I keep saying. I knew the crash was coming, and I welcomed the crash. I just didn't think the crash would look this stupid. That's really why I'm so annoyed. I knew the crash was coming. I encouraged the crash to come, but now that the crash is here, I'm just amazed at how utterly avoidable it all was. It's like, yeah, no, totally the crash was coming, Totally the AAA industry was going to crash. Totally the console market was unsustainable. But the things kicking off the crash now, like we're watching the crash in real time. And the things kicking it off were like the most avoidable things. The crash was inevitable. It was going to come no matter what. No matter how long we put it off, it was going to happen. But the way that it's now happening, it's like, what? Does anyone have a brain? I thought the people who obviously don't have brains were going to be the ones that kicked it off. But it's the ones that, but like, it was the other ones? You can't make this up. Can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? Can't make this shit up. It drives me bananas. It drives me up a wall. I'm on a wall made of bananas right now. I'm going to do the Doofus Club shoutouts. I'm going to go take a shit. And I'm just, you know what? I'm just playing Dark Souls today. I'm playing Dark Souls 3 today, and you can't stop me. Hero Culture. Harmon Smith loves Joe's big black Steam Deck. English motherfucker, do you speak it? AKA Big Tech. Tom from Spokane. Dial up. Kyle Ward 789 cents. Nakage and on Vola. Hey, it's Maddie, Master Killer. Joe, Jom, Bum, De Bum, Dum, De Fuck Yourself. Joe, the Return of the King, but he's upside down. George from Seattle. Partial Mean 8. Wild Gamer 3001. Nick, Multheme, Binary, Deviant, Volksalto, Cloaked Onyx, AJJ Justy. Hail Denuva, Pug, Cod, Stop It. Codman 4372WX. Joe, it's the Gamer 127YT, not 127WT. Get it? Memory. Ah, fuck. I said dub. Fuck me. I do that wrong like every time. Death Rider, Raven, Joe lied to me. He never joined voice chat. Celerod, Gold Pyrax, Zombie Fan, Alderoth 01, Penguin Piss, Doug, Nigsy, Smile, Blast 1314, Snake Eyes 327, Devastator 2000, Edge Knight 1789. Joe, please let us touch tip you sexy man. Sad you freighter, MK2396E. I'm still in the moat. Joe, please get help. You've been in the moat for a really long time. Just stand up. It's not that deep. Henthai, X Machina Gamma, Elite Wolf, Fire Hazard 105, Ebion 504, Klepto Penguin, Banshee, GWXSS, Chaos, Goji, Rast the Wolf, Evan Ko, Oki Toodles, Tech Gaming, Jungle Zone, Slim Jim, Blazer, Gaming Dead People, All Games Video, Japanese name I can't read, Max Killer, V2 Gaming, Biscuit 1101, Todd Howard is our Lord and Savior, The Horizon Forbidden West Remastered, Pope Rock, the Rat King, Jessica Shepard, Ricky Spiral, Ricky Tiki Tabby, Muskie, as stupid as humanly possible for the next read, Grooming the Steel Angel, My Hipster Doofus, Sergeant Jason Bond, Baron Von Vaderholm, Cyrus, forgot to change the names, now I can't afford to fix it, True Texican 940, Joe, answer me this question, alright, what is the first Doofus, Creed Warrior 23, Max Chev, a marathon is a really stinky turd, isn't it, chap? Totally insane, Vendetta, Autry, Black Cobra, leader of the Doomslayer cult, Might of Cypher, Metal 04, I own 6 copies of Blue 2006 on Blu-ray, Switch 2 is more of a scam than PS5 Pro, Wolf of Midnight, Stick Rider, Pig Benny's, Pig Head Dog, 1992, C1 Studios, Film Dragon, Ohm Game, Tariq Brown, Thornscade, Magnex, Everett, Evans with Spaniel 3, Cadence of Catalina, Frigga, Y Mix of Pow Pow, Wide Trouble, Donnie Weston, Nick Donegan from Serbia, steals Joe's from Seattle's money, Gob Gobson, Rogue Winter 919, Bobby, Henner, Grimsy, Polska, Ghoul, Ron, Hangman for Hire, Elden the Noble, Frost Crystal, Jimmy Childs, Biogenesis, Ian Action, Floppy Pingus 97, Mega Key, Kush Kush, Kevin Skull, Ghost Ho, Remnant Tell Nintendo, lower your prices to Judge 06, Vast Grove, Femtanger, Raptor Tim, The Amazing Blight Man, Blue Hook, Willie JJ, Schnorlaxon, Show Your Feet, Joe, Don't Be a Pussy, Jody Breeze, Smitty, Worker, Jaegerman Jensen, Max Lowell Massimo, Make Advertisement, Devin Garcia, JJ Justy, A. Mike Hibbikins, I American Idiot, Rebel Blood 80, Antoine Horton, Oracle, Harmon Smith's Hairline, Oh No, It's Justin, Randwood, Tuning Away Mechanical Resonance, Extreme the Wolf 7, Joey Scoops, My Name is Mud, Joe Taku, My Chemical Jomance, Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down, Smile, Wannabe Hobo Jidge, Weston Billet, Big Jar, Rob C, Chicken Jockey Veg, The Groovy Banana, Curtin Allen's Pack, Wear a Maid Dress, Once Joe, You Hit 20k, Joe, the video is over, get in the moat, you doofuses. Now the video is actually over, sell your console, if you're someone here that's on the console, get a PC, get out of the AAA industry. We can't do this anymore. Okay, toodles.